We've got a matchup that deserves all the hype it's getting. A collision of two top 10 teams. The winner can catapult themselves into strong playoff contention. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley and the home field of the California Golden Bears. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on last season's national champions, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. This deep to begin the game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Throw to the left. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Great move there. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now here's the toss play. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Dropping back. It's Gardner. Caught quickly. And we're able to move the sticks and set up now first down at the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Grab behind the line. It's Reed. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. The Mountaineers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 2nd down, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, West Virginia. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kurt, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. A deep shot to the left side. Hook inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kurt, Cal has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Catch made on the right side.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Now playing more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's three. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Second down now after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. To screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Gardner. Running back has it on a screen now. Finds room at the 30. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Runs through the defender. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Golden Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. In the clear at the 25. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
1st down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble to his left. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Brings up 2nd down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Gardner. Caught over the middle, it's McGooligan. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again.
All right, let's get it. Ready. 153.
From the shotgun, drops back. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage. And
looking for a man deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's McGooligan. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Cal's offense takes the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to scramble. And he's forced out by the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
Now, this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
And the Golden Bears will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. With the catch, it's Reed.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Bears with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Gardner. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught behind the line. It's Reed. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pointer in the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So California's offense back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Grab behind the line. It's done. And we're able to move the sticks and set up now first down at the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Breaking tackles. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Grab down the middle. It's Welch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And Kirk Cal has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. It's Gardner. Catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. And the Golden Bears will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Cal. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return. Nobody can bring him down. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Grinding away with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Can he get there on the ground? The Golden Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.